Aries, welcome to your full moon energy read. The next full moon will be in the sign of Scorpio, April 23rd or thereabouts, depending on where you are in the world. So let's see what's going on for you in the next 30 days or thereabouts. What's going on, please, for Aries? Show me Aries under the moon. 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 Ooh. We are now out of your birthday season, so I do hope you had a happy birthday. We just a couple of days ago went into the season of Taurus and are all starting to slow down just a little bit and letting your energy catch up to reality. What's going on? So much happens during Aries season. You little rocket. You are, though. Aries, a little rocket, honey. What are you going to do? What's going on, please? But I always enjoy it. I have some of my best, most creative ideas during Aries season. But yes, I also look forward to, okay, let's cool it down. What's going on? But I will say this, for those of you who have Aries in your Venus placement or rising like I do, you might have been affected or got a little jolt as Venus moved in to Aries. Okay, the sign of Aries. I don't know how long it's going to be there, but for some of you who are like, it's just an extra oomph. Well, you know, I feel like I can put a couple miles more in today. Yes. You seem to have a little bit more energy surplus. That's probably what it is. Anyway, I hope you are doing well. Like always, take what resonates, leave what does not. And if there's more than one energy clearly apparent to you on this board today, then you reverse those energies as you see fit. These are, after all, general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate at all. And as frustrating as it is, it's also normal. Check your other placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. All right, let's get cracking. I have to, honey. Have to. Technicalities. Technicalities are a thing. What's going on, please? Show me Aries under the full moon. Show me Aries, please, under the full moon. Ten of Wands. Oh, no. Oh, Seven of Wands. Okay. Judgment. Okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah. A High Priestess. Okay. Your intuition's trying to talk to you at this time. Your physical self is up against your emotional self. You've had a heavy weight attached to you for some time, and you're putting the smackdown on something. Seven of Wands. I think it's trying to alleviate some of that tension that's been attached to you or surrounding you. Like I said, it's starting to come down now. Okay. Judgment. Okay. Something of the past that's influencing you in present day in terms of making a decision, lessons, that kind of thing. Ace of Cups before you, possibly a brand new opportunity in love, renewed love, or love of the self. But at the heart of your reading is the High Priestess. You, okay, really trying to get out of that physical, tiresome, laborsome energy, and it's something that literally feels more comfortable. So what is your intuition trying to tell you at this time? Show me that High Priestess, please. Excuse me. Show me that High Priestess, please, for Aries. Show me the High Priestess. Let's just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful she is in the Luna. Let's see that High Priestess, please. One more. The Chariot, Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Okay. Intuitively, you feel called to move towards something which mentally you're trying to shut down. You're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? That's stupid. That's kind of what you're saying to me. Intuitively, well, your intuition begs to differ. The Chariot says, with some speed and intent and conviction of who you are, Aries, your intuition's pointing at you, Aries, we both know you want to do this. And your mind's like, no, I don't. I know no such thing, and you can't make me. Ooh, some conflict here. Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I don't have to cooperate with... I don't have to make friends with anybody. I ain't got to build nothing with nobody. I ain't got to try to work it out with anybody, Christina. It's true. I can't make you do anything. All I can do is read the cards, guys. That's what I'm here. Okay? Tarot doesn't dictate action. You do. I just know that your sense of legitimate feeling, intuition, drive, and what you're actually good at is in direct conflict with what your mind is telling you. And your mind is telling you, no, 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 no. We're just going to worry this to death. Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I like I said, I ain't got to cooperate with nothing and nobody, and you can't make me. I'm not trying to make you. You got to work it out for yourself. But what you feel in your chariot is much more in tune with your intuition than what your mind is trying to talk you out of. Non-cooperation. I'm not going to build with them. I'm not going to be friends with them. I'm not going to get along and play nice with them, whoever them or they is. And it's not about a them or they, it's about you. Okay? But your sense of drive that you could, chariot, absolutely, is so much higher than what, again, your mind is trying to take over and tell you and whisper in your ear. No, you can't. You can't get along with this. What makes you think it's just going to be it's just going to be a pain in your ass, Aries? Don't do it. That's it. End the story. But your chariot's like, but I could though. And I kind of want to... No, I'm going to talk myself out of that. Nah. Okay. What's crowning you is that 10 of Wands there. A little stressed out. What's up? I see your mental stress. Physical stress is here as well. Laborers, absolutely. Let's see that 10 of Wands, please. Show me. I wonder which will win. Ultimately, your sense of feeling, which again is much stronger than your anxieties attached to your mind. Much stronger. But if the mind wills it, we will shut something down. If we are absolutely convinced and convince ourselves to be stressed out about it. It's negative thinking. It's not going to happen. Over and over again. You're saying something will not be successful, even though intuitively you feel you're supposed to pursue it. Let's see that 10 of Wands, please. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Justice. See, you're carrying a heaviness that you're saying you should be proud about. It's interesting, but I can't say I'm surprised. It's Aries, you know. I'm not picking on you. It's one of those things that's like, you're not too far apart from Taurus in this respect. You both kind of share this 10 of Wands thing, except yours comes more from pride as opposed to Taurus, which they carry a lot out of a sense of obligation. Yours is like how much I can carry is a matter of pride. And Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Justice. You're saying it's going to be all worth it in the end. It'll be all worth it in the end. I know it. Why else would I do it? I don't know. You're saying you're on a particular pathway that is most egregious, difficult, not for the faint of heart. I believe you. But you're like, it'll all be worth it in the end. I'll be justified in the end. Let's say that 7 of Wands. I'm very curious. It's like, yeah, I got to do it all on my own. I can't ask for help. That's another Aries thing right there. Can't ask for help. Even though your intuition's kind of telling you, get some help, Aries. You don't have to carry that by yourself. I believe you when you tell me you can carry a lot and that you're used to it. I'm used to it. 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Christina. That's another day for me. Back of hand right there. It ain't nothing. I'll be justified in the end. I can do it by myself. Thank you. Who is it we're not trying to ask help from? Let's get that out of the way right now. You would actually really appreciate it. Let's see that 7 of Wands. Let's see that 7 of Wands. Show me that 7 of Wands. Show me that 7 of Wands. It's almost like you're saying it's my burden to carry. I don't need to ask for help. That's that Aries pride kicking in right there. Really cutting your sense of victory and I mean, honey, the best strength you can have is knowing when to ask for help. Has anyone ever pointed that out to you? Oh no, some of you just went aghast. What? That can't be right. That does not check out. I don't ask for help. That's why you should. Gasp. Scandal. No. That would be your Aries talking. All right, let's see that 7 of Wands. Let's see what you're putting the smack on. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. By golly. By golly. Yeah, wow. That's a rejection too of outside interference. You're saying you won't allow it. Wow. Wow. Wow, you are convinced other people will not do their part. Somebody won't do their part. They suck. The situation sucks. You're like, I'm the only one who can handle it, touch it, or go near it. Oh my. Wow. It's kind of like saying whoever that is or they are, they'll just fuck it up. You're like, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to let that happen. Oh my. Aries. Aries. You really think if you portion off some of this 2 of Pentacles, someone will just drop the ball, be wiffle-waffle with it, wishy-washy with it, and yet your intuition told you on opening you should really look into pursuing help or assistance. And you're like, I'm surrounded by knuckleheads. They're not allowed to touch any of my project work. Thank you. Okay. And yet, why intuitively do you feel that you need to seek assistance? Do you got this, technically? Yeah. Is it really hard for you? Uh-huh. You're like, I'll be victorious in the end, I know it. And I want to claim full credit, and I will not allow these morons to mess up my work. Like, you're really convinced that if you pull in help from others, it'll just come back confusing data, confusing results, half-fulfilled promises, breakage. So you're like, it's all on me. It's all on me, baby. It's all riding on me. And yet, why are you being told to pursue help? I want to see your judgment. What's going on with you? So you have a height of activity now in these next 30 days. This is very grounded in now. I know you're saying you're used to it. But then why do you feel compelled to ask for help or assistance, and yet you're refusing to acknowledge that? What's going on? Again, once more, I'm not picking on you. I'm not. I'm trying to understand. And it seems like we are in a height of activity now in the next 30 days. It's like, I don't want your help. You just fuck it up. And I know that feeling. I do. Trust me, I do get that. But it really seems like this is taking a toll on you, though. Whose critical assistance is it that could help you with this? What is this? Judgment. Show me judgment. Show me judgment. You don't trust other people to do their parts. Trust me, I understand that. That's why I hate group work. I despise it for that reason. I really do. But this is a little bit beyond that. Okay, this little 4 of Pentacles. Oh, not a Pentacle. Sun. You are really convinced. This is a lesson for you. Okay, you're really convinced that it has to be on you. Otherwise, you will not have a happy outcome. You're saying lessons have taught you in the past that if you don't literally try to keep the experience to yourself, where you're like the head honcho, I'm the decision maker, or I'll just fulfill whatever it is myself, I don't trust you with the work, you're just going to screw it up or make things harder or worse or more confusing. Okay, I'm not saying you don't have background noise or evidence that had led you to that conclusion, but it's a conviction that's not yours. It's making things 10 times harder for you to really believe this. You have a direct lesson in this, okay? You have a direct lesson and completely withholding all your autonomous self because you're convinced it will make you happy if all the work literally comes from you. What's up with that? What's up with that? There are times when we must work on our own, absolutely, but when something tips the scales so heavily in one direction where you're like, we should probably ask for help on this one, Aries, what do you say? And you're like, no, that's stupid. That thought can just go off. It's like an annoying fly. How dare we think about asking for help? Oh my God. Who does that? A lot of people do. A lot of people know when to ask for help. You're not even showing me desperate. You're not showing me desperate. You're not showing me anything like that. You're showing me, I have to do this or the results will be awful. Let's see the Ace of Cups, please. Show me the Ace of Cups. Show me the Ace of Cups. Let's see the Ace of Cups. Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups. There you go. It's a little rough. It's a little rough around the edges. Okay. But you're finally showing yourself love by pursuing assistance outside of this. Oh, thank goodness. It's a little rough. Okay, not gonna lie. Knight of Swords, he's not my favorite knight to handle emotions. He's really not. But it's almost like a roughness that's coming from your heart. Like finally there's an admission there that was there the whole freaking time. When your intuition is telling you the Chariot pursue, and you're like, mine's like, nah, I'm not gonna ask for help. Oh, by the time you do, it's gonna be a little rushed. But it does come from your heart. It does. It's like you're trying to ask for help in the most succinct, efficient way possible. I don't... It's like, look, let me get to the point. Da-da-da-da-da. Three Cups connect. Da. So I don't know who this is to you, but they represent... I don't see that Queen of Cups as you. I don't. I see a knight being deployed from your heart space. In other words, you know that whatever this connection point is should come from some form of love for yourself in order to take action towards this, which again harkens back to your opening. You felt this coming from your own heart space and intuition to pursue assistance. I don't know what this is to you. I have no clue. I see you surrounded by different methods of approach that are physical, emotional, and mentally taxing, because you insist on doing all the work yourself, despite the fact that you've had many, many lessons about withholding all the experience to yourself because it needs to meet your standards of happy outcome. Okay. You've had lessons about how much that rolls up on you. You have to know when, where, and how to open up to people, even if it's just a couple of select folks, okay, who have their best interest in mind if they choose to cooperate. So I finally see you reaching outwards. But again, it's coming from your heart space, so I know it's real. It's just that Knight of Swords is a bit, yeah, all right then, fine. I'm doing it. Let's go now. Let's go. Three of Cups. So we are connecting to this person. Perhaps this one requires a little bit more emotional savvy to connect with it and not just have it show up in a three. I don't know what this is, but it's like you are outright rejecting other people's forms of assistance, hands-on. You're like, you won't have anything to do with it. You can't influence it. No. But you really do, in your heart of hearts, want assistance from at least one person. And by the time you admit to it, I see you rushing to get it out. Okay. And I am seeing what looks like some sort of response, a favored response, I believe. Okay. You went from, I got this, right? I don't need help. I especially don't need your help or your help or your help because Fred, George, and whoever else just get up. I can do it myself. Except for maybe that one person right there towards the end. So there's some sort of emotional trust value you have with this person. Otherwise, you wouldn't be finally kind of admitting in the 11th hour that you want their assistance. So you have emotional trust with this person. It's interesting because you don't trust other people's track records who are trying to assist you. You're like, I don't trust them. Don't influence my shit. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. No. But this person, you trust from an emotional space to connect with them, to help. That's interesting. I know, I see it right here. You don't. Whoever is trying to assist you, you say they have a track record of screwing things up and that there's no emotional trust with this situation or people who are in here. It's interesting. It's so, I'm sorry guys, I can't narrow it down further, it looks like a very specific assignment or functioning that's taking height over the next 30 days, and it's very concentrated to now. I know you really want to control the outcome of results and happiness, and experience has taught you it's best if you do it yourself. I understand and I respect that. I don't dispute that. You have reason to. You have your own particular origin story, as I said. I just hate that you had to get worked up into such a fever pitch before you finally relinquish some energy outside of yourself that says, I will accept this person's assistance. Now that was interesting. Whomever this is we have emotional rapport with or emotional trust with, maybe a little sooner rather than later. That's all I'm going to say. So this is one of the reasons why I like full moon energy reads, is that I can see a concentration. Like I said, within a calendar period. That's the idea anyway. It's not so further spun out unless people show me aspects of time. The only thing you really showed me is that judgment. You've had a lot of experience in insisting it has to be done your way for the best possible outcome. Although that's not always true. Judgment also says you have to know when to ask for help too. It can't just all be you. I know it's hard to believe. All right? It's hard to believe. It is possible. So we emotionally trust this person, bare minimum. It's interesting. It's like, thank you for your help. I don't want it. You screwed it up last year, Tom. Whatever it is, I don't know. I don't know. It's coming across like, it's aggravated. Like, how dare you even try? Okay? How dare you even try to give me your half-assed attempt? I don't trust you. That's why you're going to this person, because you trust them. You do. But be careful there, because literally the translation is, look, I know it's last minute, but I need your help. So just FYI, keep that under your hat. Okay? Something to think about. The intensity is now. Goodness me. It is building. Be humble. First quarter moon in Leo. Okay, so they're not saying you're arrogant. What they're saying is that sense of I have to do it all on my own. It's all on me. It's all on me, baby. These are do or die results. And it's not going to be the best outcome unless I do it myself. Okay, this is where we need to inject some sense of humility. Okay, that's appropriate to the situation. You opened up with, I should probably ask for help, but I'm not gonna. By the time you get there, you're in a rushed, not a relaxed state. As I said, the best form of strength you can have is knowing when to open up and ask for help. And you are, to your credit, you are. I just hate that you have to get so before you get there. Okay, that's all. That's all. That's it. Okay. Well, I like that you trust this person, though. Whomever that is. Make time for self-love. Last quarter. Yeah, I mean, you understanding that you should ask for help is a form of self-love, guys. It's an admission that I can't do it on my own, and I shouldn't. You know? Trust is a beautiful thing. Exercise it more. Not just with yourself, but other people. Look, I understand if Bob screwed something up royally last year, and I get that, but there's got to be more there than Bob and Tom and whoever else, okay? A Sheila, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, this was very interesting capture today. Very interesting. Oh my, we are the very busy Aries, you know? It goes back to my opening. It's time to come down now. And you're like, au contraire. Aries is like, au contraire. Taurus season's all well and good for other people, not for me. Always like, I'm just getting started. Oh my, yes, I know. Fish, I know. Abundance, prosperity. I gotta feed everybody else. Don't remember, you gotta feed yourself too. Okay. You're looking at prosperity here. You want things to go very well. You want everyone to be able to prosper, but you're also saying it's on me to bring it all home and to make sure that that happens, and I don't want outside interference. I want you to think about prosperity. How does that work? Okay. Not just that everyone can benefit by the end results, but that you had those same fish contributing to begin with. It seems to me if someone's going to feed on your efforts, they should be part of the process that helps feed everyone. Okay? And yeah, I know. I'm going to be saying this for lots of folks. I did for someone else earlier. But yeah, this is under the moon cycle now. The next 30 days, the concentration is very high. But it represents a good time for... I know you're the one who wears the crown, honey. Look at that keyword there. Pride. Oh, no. I know you. And you're beautiful. And you're successful. I got that you have pride. And you're like, it's my way of the highway, bitch. I know. But that only takes us so far. You guys, you got to remember... The whole point of abundance is to make sure that everyone benefits and multiplies. But that also means everyone has a part to play, not just one person providing it. Okay? In this case, you need more help to ensure that sense of thriving. At least one other person here seems that they can assist with this. Why do I feel like pulling a fourth key? The ability to unlock that. Yeah, I know. Right there. Okay. We did that. Let's get some charms. There's no one else you trust to do this. What is it? And why did we wait so long to do it? You don't know. You haven't done it yet, but you will. I know. I see it. Here's the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. It's been a while since I pulled that guy. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. I bet you are always on the run, especially if you don't trust other people to fulfill their roles. I promise you that's going to lead to not just your personal exhaustion, but resentment as well. Okay? Hand things off for a reason. Those fish are not just there to feed off your success. They're also there to work to earn it. Okay? Dog with the bone, anxiety. I know, the anxious thoughts. But it's also in reverse. You won't hear it. Not for a while yet, anyway. And the silver lining, gray days. Some of you have been feeling really cloudy about this upcoming energy. It's been heavy. It seems like you haven't had a clear day in weeks or something like that. You're feeling under the weather, some of you. That's also lending to that sense of aggravation. Feeling under the weather. Yeah. Feels like it's, you know how it is when you feel a little down, a little sick. You haven't been able to take care of yourself because of stress. You know, some moody weather takes a toll. Feels like it's been lingering for weeks, eh? We have the butterfly, sign or time of transformation. Okay, beautiful. You might be seeing butterflies like crazy right now as well. Here's your medallion, Aries, but it's in the reverse. It's your keyword. That's courageous. I know you are. I know you're courageous. Don't confuse it with pride. Know when to ask for help, okay? You also have the medallion of practical. Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. My energy, it's just best I do it myself, practically speaking. That way I can ensure success. I know. See how that works against you. Practically speaking, I'm the one with the most experience, so I just might as well do the whole damn thing myself. Did somebody quit their job and Oh, no wonder that strong sense of distrust. Oh, somebody quit their job. Oh, I was wondering why that was so specific, this segment. It was very specific. Oh, no wonder you're pissed off. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. No wonder you're pissed off. Somebody quit their job and it fell back on you, didn't it? No, well, yeah, that's going to create this, like, you thought something was out of your hands and you didn't have to worry about it, and then somebody quit, and then it fell back on you. And you're like, God dang it, if I don't do this myself, it will never get done, and it won't get done right. But you thought it wasn't your problem anymore. No wonder you don't emotionally trust it. Oh, they didn't build for crap on it, did they? Oh, it came back to you all broken and disjointed. Oh, no wonder you're pissed. It's like, well, I just... Of course it falls back on me. Yeah, no wonder you're saying you had the experience. You had the experience and you're like, well, I was foolish to think I was supposed to let this go. It always falls back on me. I'm the only one who can get it done. Oh, Aries. I was like, I'm not valuing this. You kept showing me a de-evaluation of someone's input. I don't trust what they had to say. I don't trust what they... Because you got back broken pieces of information, half-assed results, miscommunication, lack of productivity. Did somebody pick up and lose some coin too, didn't they? Or they lost contracts, shit like that. So you have to double... Oh, so you have to double time and backtrack. Because it fell on you, didn't it? That's for some of you. Wow. Well, again, it goes back into that thing of it's going to be just fine. Okay, so again, all that did, right? That person or that situation, all it did was reinforce this idea, well, if it's not me, God dang it, it always falls back on me, doesn't it? Well, you are good at it. You know this. You've done it before. You made that clear. But you didn't expect you'd have to put your full self into it. I don't know. Something like that. Okay. And no wonder you don't trust the input. Like I said, you got an origin story, but one's rather fresh. Anyway, that was interesting. The 11th hour there. No wonder you're upset. Okay, I think I understand. Still, they screwed up. Obviously, you're not going to ask for their opinion, or they exited, or they just mishandled things very poorly, and there's nothing for you. There's scraps. There's nothing for you to work with that's viable, that helps you in present day with the job. But there is at least one person here you do seem to have emotional trust with, to ask or request some sort of help with. Good luck to you on that. It's not the person who left you with confusing results and a broken track record. So that's good. Okay. Good luck to you. And if this made sense to you, if it resonates with you, it's very specific today, I know. Put it in the comments, though. But regardless, like I said, I hope it helped. Take care. Be well.